like it doesn't look pleasant because it's like off tone. Like we might have to kind of balance that. I'll have to balance the weight a little bit. So how we do that with that camera is we have to get a frame of objective white.
Like just on its own? Give me the things I bought with money. There we go. Alright, we gotta start a new character in Skyrim.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, we get to go through character creation. I didn't think of that.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna spend like
a full episode on that?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Okay, I forgot I have a mod that lets you choose like a different way to start the game. So we're gonna go through character creation first and then the start of the game. So I usually go Argonian because I can breathe underwater.
Right. I've done only Khajiit.
Catgirl's nice.
Imperial. And no, I was a dude.
Catboy's nice.
What is the advantage of having like a smaller frame? Like,
it's just for looks. It doesn't change anything.
It's just for looks,
game wise.
Well, it's always going to be worse.
Do you mean for like when I'm choosing?
When you're over encumbered in the game?
Oh, I thought you were talking about this. Like choosing weight.
That defines how much carrying weight you have.
I don't.
One of the settings do.
Really?
Definitely in the old version it does.
I was almost certain that this just chooses how thick you are.
It does that, but it's also it's supposed to. I don't know why it's not showing up in the corner, because it's supposed to reflect like you're carrying weight for the rest of the game. Like that changes it. Dude, it definitely does. I'm going to look it up right now. I'm going to go to imright.com. Dude, I feel like I'm losing my mind. I could have sworn how to increase leveling up. Okay, so you can increase it when you're leveling up.
With the
fuck? Why is it? I feel like I'm going insane because like every time I play the game, like, well, I gotta be a big guy because like.
I never remembered there being something in the corner when you're choosing a way that shows the carry weight change. I'm pretty sure it's just cosmetics.
God damn, though I feel like like I'm being pranked right now.
You had a memory of it.
I have like a core memory of like, you know, designing a character for like an hour and being like, well, I like this look, but you know, you could either be like fat and actually play the game, or that's it really. Like,
I'm obviously awake. Yep, there you go.
Finally awake.
We were going to eat you.
Did I ever tell you about the glitch I had that one time years ago where... So you know how Loki, he's like, no, I'm not a Stormcloak rebel, you can't do this, and then he runs away and the archers shoot him? I had a glitch one time where he just got away.
Really?
His character model, like, the arrows missed him. Because I don't know, like he jumped ahead too far. His body didn't fall over and just kept going, and then nobody did anything because I was, not playing for.
Like they didn't. They were like archers stop him, and then
they shot once.
So he got away, and then what? Did they just go back to like anyone else feel like running?
Yes, exactly. Because it wasn't like a planned thing, like an Easter egg or anything. It was just a glitch. His character model was too far away.
So that means that his whole thing happening there is not like a preset animation, but rather the AI doing its thing.
I think he's just on a vector after a certain point where he just goes straight, because it didn't look like a natural run. He kind of like picked up speed as he went up a hill.
Okay.
Who are they, Daddy? Where are they going?
Don't worry about it. A few of us are going to die, and the other one is going to save or destroy the world.
I love to see like you have your arm resting on the back seat of your bench, and then he's like, "Where are they going, Daddy?" And you're like, "Inside the house."
Oh no!
Oh shit. Okay, we'll be right back.
We are 22 minutes into this video. Into the recording, at least. I don't know how long this is going to be when I cut it down.
Damn elves.
Stop looking at me. What the fuck's your problem, dude?
I looked too quick at the feather and it looked like a fish.
Not on the list.
It's
Oh,
at the quill.
hello, sir. Thanks, Dad. I kind of look like him with my horns and my giant head.
Father.
I like to think Alduin's my dad.
Reptile.
It turns into like a Star Wars story if that's my dad and I have to kill him at the end. And I find out over time.
That's like the first dragon you meet, right? Not the first dragon you meet, but the first dragon you kill near Whiterun.
What about it?
Isn't that the dragon?
No, this is
It's just
Alduin.
never made. This is Alduin?
Yeah.
Wow.
The rebels or the Imperials?
I tend to always go with the rebels, but the Imperials, they go up that same tower that the rebels go later, right?
Everyone, this doesn't determine much other than like who you get the first quest for.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna
Comes
go
back.
with the rebels because I get to kill the Imperials and get better armor.
They do have pretty good armor. I never understood the fact that it was like actual like chainmail on their shoulders, because the in-game, like where you're like previewing it before you try it on, they're like sewn shut.
Yeah.
So I always thought it was like it's like just kind of like a tank top.
All right. Get that armor on.
Are you is this an option?
I'm going to see if I can find some.
Nah, you can't kill him.
Okay. He just heals eventually.
This one's locked. Let's see.
I mean, it does increase my one-handed, so it's like idly, I might as well.
So wait, you can't kill him?
No, they do that thing where if you're trying to kill a main character, they go on the ground and like start panting, and then they just
Oh,
get back up
yeah.
after a minute.
Do they attack you?
They can, yeah.
Well, isn't it kind of like all over? If
Actually, I don't think these guys can.
it reminds me of the where Vilcus is like, let's see what you're made of.
Yeah.
And then you fucking destroy him, and he's like, and he's like,
Not bad.
Try not to cry. Not bad. We may make something of you yet. I like to imagine as soon as he goes past the corner, he's like,
Yeah, look at the fucking armor this chick's got. Way better than what I had before.
Unlock that door.
Look at me.
hey, dude, you fucking tanked up now. There is like a
Cabbage!
Out of here before
Give me
the
cabbage.
Get that cabbage.
down on our feet.
I guess I might as well kill these guys too.
I never understood. Just finish him off real quick.
I haven't seen him since the dragon.
What you doing?
Are you gonna grab the mace?
1 second. There we go.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Maybe just get my stats up, you know?
Anything useful and let's go.
You know, we don't need them.
That's true. You just killed both of his friends, and he's just like,
Just get my stats up, man.
it's the game. Now he's just like annoyed, even though he's like,
He's running away.
like he's saying, "I'm on your side" to remind you.
Oh!
I'm on your side.
I forgot. I forgot we were recording this for a second. I was like, I was just playing Skyrim with my friend.
Good times.
Having fun. Ow!
That's how you know it's gonna be a good video.
Meanie!
Damn you! That one arm, or that one hand had really helped you. Like you're just basically chopping through him.
Yes. Fuck. Get back. Shit. I don't get why you bleed if you like walk over bones a little bit. You notice that?
Do you?
Yeah, that's why I have damage right now.
Huh.
A little bit of blood on my screen.
I've never noticed.
See if I can do it again. Yeah, you take like I don't even know if you actually take damage, but like this, I think the amount it gives you is 0, but it still activates it.
I didn't even realize bone meal did something to you. Like it poisons
As
you
an
a little,
ingredient?
right?
I think it reduces stamina,
Hmm.
or it reduces stamina generation.
What is that supposed to be the equivalent of? It's just like super dry.
I guess so.
You ever tried doing like a marathon after eating like a can of Pringles
Yeah, it fucking sucks. Not a marathon, but a 5K.
with no water? Or like eat a Popeyes biscuit?
Helmet. Is this helmet even better than the Imperial stuff? 16?
It's more iconic.
But it's lower It's heavier and lower armor. I'm not gonna wear
I
it.
wonder if the iron helmet was intentionally designed
Might take her by
like
surprise.
to be the.
Give me a bow.
You just steal from him.
Give me a fucking bow. Did you already give me it?
He's giving me a silent treatment.
Maybe you already gave me it. You already gave me it. What am I doing? Just fucking. Hold on. Why am I trying to go about this like a smart way? Just fucking go in. What kind of playthrough is this? Trying to be sneaky and stealthy.
The bear is actually kind of slow.
Bear's kind of dead,
Bear's kind of weak, actually.
and we can level up again.
Of all the things that you could have taken from a bear, it's like, claws, a little bit of fur.
What are we gonna need? I guess if we're going for like not getting stuck, going for one-handed and like armor, heavy armor would be best because that's how I'm gonna be doing a lot of fighting,
Right.
so I don't want to get stuck on a on an area. But yeah, coming.
I'm on your side.
I like to think he is just like super annoyed because you keep doing it.
Oh, you see there.
What,
I get damage from walking on bones.
was that because like you flipped them up or something and they hit you?
Maybe it's like a speed thing, but I don't know why that would be
Like
considered
it's
a
like a
projectile.
velocity glitch? I don't know.
That looks like the way out. I knew we'd make it.
Later. So, I'm gonna get political. Who do you think? Who do you think is the correct party between the rebels and the Imperials?
I don't know if there's a correct party.
I'm not doing survival mode. We don't got time for that shit.
Oh, just like all the
Wait.
You need to sleep to like eat
Damn.
food to survive, and you have to worry about temperature.
we're trying to
Have a casual fun
speed run the
experience.
game here.
Looks like he's gone.
It is fun to do, but you gotta. It's a time commitment.
I think like when you look at it enough, a lot of the Jarls tend to support more the Stormcloaks, you know, like in the smaller communities, because it's like they're kind of tired of like having to deal with like the tyranny of like being part of the Empire. So I think it's even though both of them are just kind of like, you know, full of these like pillaging like stinky pirates basically. Like if there was such thing as like a more progressive idea in that world, it goes to the Stormcloaks.
Well, the argument against Stormcloaks is that Ulfric just like fought or killed the king
Right.
to like say, hey, he was weak, so now like the strongest guy should be the one in power.
Right. Well, you notice it is sort of like a politically charged game where like there are a lot of Stormcloaks like throughout all of the villages kind of dispersed that are like that have never really met Ulfric or anything like that. They just kind of like follow like, oh yeah, the Empire is stupid.
Yeah.
It's like they're just kind of like blindly following the same group.
And then the argument against the Imperials is that they're like not a good government, and they sold out to the but it's because they lost that war with the High Elves, and they're like banning worship of Talos. That's the argument against them. Was warrior.
Skyrim's landscape. Warrior, good. Those stars will guide you to honor.
Seems kind of like. Does everybody do this?
Beacon cooking your eyeballs. This is, I mean, it would be stupid to like pass this up if you're going for like, you know, a maximum like advantage.
I mean for like everyone in the narrative of the world. Do like parents take their kids? They're like, okay, do you want to be a thief, a warrior, or a mage?
Well, I think it's probably the same thing as like using magic, you know, unless you're like devout to Talos, because this is like a polytheistic.
Just gonna kill this person real quick.
Now end this.
Damn, didn't even give him a chance.
I'll come back here later. I just want to kill that guy. Oh, wolves.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you got this. You're fine. want to deal with that on his own. Yeah, I'll reap the benefits. Anything in here? Any
What?
gems?
It's not like he's gonna take them.
Hey, he's got a gun up his ass.
What? That's probably why he's in such a bad mood in the first place.
I'm glad you decided
we
to
go.
come with me.
Maybe one more.
I'm glad you decided to come with. Ah! I'm on your side.
Nope. Okay.
A dragon.
Here we go.
Don't kill the chicken. You know what happens.
I'm not
And black as night.
I'm not strong enough to take on the town yet. But at some point I want to kill everyone in the game.
You can't outrun them.
I could outrun them, but if I come back then I can't do anything because everybody's mad at me.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you for now.
The finale of the game, if I remember, like once we've done everything, or like we're ready to end the series, I want the last episode of the series to be me murdering everybody I possibly can without like in one run.
Kill everyone.
Everyone that
The only
can
thing-
be killed, I want to kill.
The only people that you can't kill are guards. Or well, like
You can kill guards.
You can kill guards, but there's an infinite amount that keeps coming
Oh yeah,
to
that's
fight
true.
you.
Oh hey Findo.
There's beauty here, unmatched.
I told your girl that the other dude lied. Follow me.
She a hoe.
Alright, I'm gonna steal his shit. I'm gonna get the key to his house.
Are you picking his pocket in the middle of a conversation?
No, I'm trading with him.
Oh, okay.
Because yeah,
Okay, the key to his house and stuff. He just traded the key to you?
yes.
To like his personal property?
That is correct. Alright, now go away.
I'll head back home if you need me.
Later.
It's time for us to part ways.
I'm gonna go rob your house.
Chicken egg, spider egg.
Just eat all that random shit. And then I'm gonna make some food.
What happens if I eat this poisonous spider egg? Ah!
Alright.
Open.
He's gonna get home and be like, how could this have happened? I couldn't have foreseen this.
Didn't I already go shopping? What if there was a mod that like took all of like the fantasy and like adventure out of Skyrim, and it's just like you meander from like town to town, where it's just like, oh hello, I think Camilla likes me, and it's just like
You play as an
All
NPC like you're not the hero.
all the silly stuff, you know. Like the most it gets is like, oh I have a message you need to send to Whiterun. It's about their city municipal code.
Why do people trust me?
Take care of our own.
Yeah, they didn't even ask any questions. They're just like, all right.
Well, this person, that woman was like, "Oh, Rayloff said you're cool, so
The dude
here's
you've been-
everything in my house
The
available
dude
to
you've
you.
been beating the shit out of.
I
You
appreciate your
are
hospitality.
welcome to 97% of the things in my house.
The other 3%.
What about this silver ingot? Do not touch the ingot.
If you touch that, you die.
You'll never escape here alive if you touch that ingot.
They don't know the. Whoops. It's fine. It's fine.
He fucking sets down his drink when he's.
He lets one thing slip. I didn't mean to click that. I was just clicking
Can
randomly.
you just like give it back and all is forgiven?
Well, yeah, I just did.
I
No.
told you my sister would help us.
Oh, and then he doesn't forgive you for the next thing.
I think so. It's like, hey, one mistake. That's fine.
All right, okay. I got my eye on you though. Oh shit! I don't think you're ready for it.
Is anybody looking here?
Well, they're gonna find you, right? Because it's like if you kill the cow.
So, if anybody sees me. Oh, somebody saw me. Thank you. Fucking fast cow. I just want to do it now. I made a quick save, so I'm not gonna keep this. I just want to
Hamburger.
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 Get over here.
This is actually sad.
Get over here.
Because now it's like frightened and it's like
I need some stamina.
it hasn't had to run ever.
So it's really exerting itself. Why is this cow so fast? You gonna jump in the water?
I think you should just cut your losses. And... That's when Nick.
Oh my god!
Well, now it's like fight or flight. Like it would risk drowning to get away from you.
Oh, okay, come off. There we go. Hello, wolf. Anyway.
Just want to live through that once.
I love the thumbnail of that quick save. It's just me with a sword out in front of a cow.
That's exactly how it was. I mean,
It's what happened.
that's the generalization.
Sour cow.
Round 2.
This in survival mode is a whole different animal, because just going up to Bleak Falls Barrow, like one of the first places you need to go to for the game,
And, like fight the troll and all that stuff.
right up there, you get frostbite very quickly. That's something you have to deal with.
You
It
probably
sucks.
really would.
Rabbit.
You have to like.
Oh my god, there's so many rabbits! Oh my god, I gotta kill all the rabbits. Do you know about the bunny slaughtered stat?
No.
You,
What is that?
one second.
Uh-oh. He's killing all our rabbits!
Well, I got 2 of the rabbits at least.
Oh, there's bandits.
Yeah, these are just bandits. I got 2 out of 3 rabbits. That's pretty good. They're pretty quick. Okay. I'll show you what the bunny slaughtered stat is. So if you go into general stats, then go to combat, scroll all the way down, look at the bottom stat.
Bunny slaughtered.
2.
2. Oh, well, okay, I thought this was like, you were talking about like a perk type stat. I thought,
No.
okay, yeah.
It's literally a statistic of how many rabbits you killed in
Yeah,
the game.
I've looked at that.
I always try to put it as high as possible.
Days spent in prison, stuff like that.
I used to always go through this
Asses wiped.
in prison, out of prison, mine, somebody
drops.
else's. I always try to when I what's up? When I was younger, I always tried to play this game like a saint, like always be good and not pickpocket, not kill anybody I didn't need to. But now, I just have fun.
Sort of a, if you live long enough, you see yourself become the villain. Did you know Fallout 4 has a VR edition?
I
Like
did.
its own separate experience.
I just saw that on Steam the other day, and I did not know that existed.
That sounds pretty bitchin'. Like, I want to experience power armor in the first person.
I didn't even think about that. I wonder how good the shooting mechanics are in Fallout VR. Think very good.
Surprisingly, like if it's any measure of like how other VR ports have handled it, like in Resident Evil 7, it's way easier to shoot in VR than it is to do it with even with a controller, because you have like basically like, you know, an actual depth to use and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Did you like how I didn't even think about what to do when I saw the hut? I was like, okay, this. Like, I already had my routine. Like, I go...
You didn't slow down, you just killed him and stole all his shit.
On my way to Bleak Falls Barrow, I hit this hut.
The only thing that was like a sidetrack was the bunnies.
Now, that was just like a little treat. There's a bonus. Alright.
Why do you keep eating the poisonous egg?
Well, every time I get an ingredient for the first time, I eat it to learn the first effect of it, because you can get one effect for free by just eating them.
Yeah.
And then after that, I just make the potions that I know, and every once in a while you discover a new effect of them.
Just like a whim.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So you don't have to take chances on like mixing together random ones when you don't know the effects. You just do what you know, and then you'll unlock new ones.
That's probably how it was designed.
Yeah. I gotta go up there now. What's the stairway to it? Actually, just climb the wall.
Yeah, I used to fucking jump up the side of the mountain.
But there's a pathway somewhere. I can't remember where it is.
You have to go around, like...
Is that on the other side?
Yeah, you have to follow by the trail.
Yeah.
Just like run up the side. Did they not think people were gonna do that when they put this, like, they released this game?
Yeah, I wonder what the beta testers, like, if they discovered this or if they took the...
This is like 90... I think this is how most people do it.
Because I don't got time to look for the path. I'm on a mission. Shit. It doesn't always work.
Well, you're pretty damn close. Like, look, that's a made structure right there.
I think there's a little spot right here. This kind of goes up.
It's actually easier to do this. For some reason, climbing
There we
works
go.
better. In
Oh, the path is right there. What difficulty is this on? It's on expert right now? Doesn't feel like expert.
I I think all that like that where you've been just like killing everyone kind of puts you ahead, and also like years of experience at the game.
Oh, wait, I didn't even mention yet. Skyrim is 1/3 of the name of Sky Kralo.
That's true. Have you explained that on the channel before?
Yeah, I've mentioned it. I talked about it the first time I did my Halo video, because I was like, yeah, Halo is the last part of Sky Kralo.
What's the cray part?
So it's Skyrim, Minecraft, and Halo
That's
mixed
right.
together. Because those are the first 3 games I got for my Xbox 360.
Sky Kralo.
Let's pull out the bow. Let's do a little archery. Just get the sneak attack on him. Can't see this far, but I'm assuming that's a person. Yeah.
Snap, crackle, pop, thwack.
I'm really excited to get glasses, man. I'm looking forward to seeing the world as it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I mean, you are doing some pretty good hitting for somebody who supposedly can't see.
That was a blow to me. Dude, if I didn't have context, I wouldn't be able to read that text right there.
If you did Imperial Sword.
If I didn't know that was Imperial Sword, like hunting bow, healing, and flames, I can get it through context because I know like what the spells and what the weapons are. But I cannot. If that was like random text, I wouldn't be able to read that. Unless, did I misread that? Is this really on expert mode?
No, it's not expert.
It's not. Because I feel like I used to always play as just on adept, like the medium,
Right.
and I feel like I'd always get like 1 or 2 shots off, and then they'd get around me, and I have to fight them off with my sword. But now, at a distance, when I can't even see that well, I kill them both with just the bow.
You had less experience.
Am I just amazing? Am I incredible? Am I the hottest man you've ever seen? Spooder webs.
I always imagine those landing directly on his eyes. Like, as he's running through them.
The webs, because it doesn't blink.
Yeah. Just catch them like a...
Well, I made my guy's eyes pretty small.
I think the helmet probably cuts through them before your eyes even get close to touching them.
I want to look at my eyes.
But
barely can see my eyes.
Plus they're wrapped around the side of your face. But like a normal,
So tiny.
But like a Nord, like
Have some trouble.
yeah.
I can't remember if I said this already. Earlier, when I was recording an episode of a horror game, and it was the other day before I went to see John Wick 4, and when you texted the group chat like, "Hey, either you guys want to see John Wick 4?" And that was while I was recording, and I got distracted. I just got a code, like a key code, that I was supposed to remember. I was supposed to write it down. Oh god, this guy's drunk.
Oh shit. Oh, the dude that can't figure out the combination.
And I was like, okay, 2465, that's the code. And then you sent me a text. I was like, oh, John Wick 4?
John Wick 465.
Yeah. I immediately forgot what I was doing in the game. Shit, I'm all the way back here. I might end up putting it to adept, like just a medium, to make it go a little bit smoother. But we'll see.
Was the budget really small? Like the game is really well known for just having like a handful of voice actors. But it's like, so you just talked to Rayloff, like in game time, like just a couple hours ago, maybe at the most.
Yeah.
Well, realistically, how fast you got up there, it was like maybe about an hour ago. And then you meet some dude that looks and sounds exactly like him.
Yeah, he does have the same character model, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might put it to adept at some point, so because I don't want this to be like
A little bit smoother.
me playing this.
like an uphill battle.
I don't want it to be like me doing the same thing over and over again, failing.
Right.
How does he like?
Well,
How could this is? Because he was about to pull the lever with this combination.
does he do a random one every time?
I'm pretty sure it's always this.
Oh.
Like it's just preset to this, and you're supposed to like infer that he did this. Is that whale? Okay. It's really sad.
Or maybe it's like he didn't do anything and he has no idea, and he's just like, oh, a lever. See what happens.
These are decorations, I assume. Time to open the door.
Fishy.
I like to think that was his third try.
Because we gave him so many chances before. I don't know. Some people just aren't very good at symbology, I guess.
I'm pretty sure that is like just a minor test to make sure the undead don't get through it.
Oh yeah, it's so silly. They couldn't figure it out.
It's like a joke that the bandit didn't know. He was about to die.
Keep the Draugr out there. What could this mean?
Okay, level up again. This is going kind of quickly. Do you level up faster if you're playing on harder difficulties, or like what's up with that?
I would imagine you probably do because you get more.
Get more hits in.
Yes, you get more XP first of all. I'm serious, man. One can of raid.
Spider. I think he's a little bit stuck. Oh, there you go.
Can he fit through the door?
No.
So really, you can just kind of like walk back, take a breather.
Yeah.
Just burn him. Where are you going? Just burn him alive. This dude reminds me of the dude from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? You two are dumber than a bag of hammers.
It's coming loose. I can feel it.
What, your life? I think it's always the same thing.
Yeah, I just don't remember what it is.
What if you like just set it to that, stuck 3 fingers in the thing, and like boom? you feel like wet suction. That's a security measure. Draugr are, I believe, also like part of real life lore that they've just adapted into Skyrim.
I've heard Draugr in other places other than Skyrim.
They're definitely like a fantasy thing anyway. But like they're in God of War.
Yeah, I think it's part of like Norse mythology, right?
I think so. Well, but I mean, it's just such a weird like sort of because a lot of these things aren't. Like they're loosely based on Norse mythology.
I'm a fucking penny pincher when it comes to this game. Like I take every gold I see, and by the time I'm like fighting in the war, I have 100,000 gold to spend on whatever I want. No!
Not this one.
I'm scared.
Bald!
I'm scared now.
You're actually like speedrunning the game.
I am going through this pretty fast. I've done this hundreds of times.
You ain't got no time for that.
One of my favorite things about Skyrim is starting a new character and just like going through all this, burning through it. Satisfying.
It's a really satisfying process, and it's like I never get tired of like the same sort of like story. But I mean, it depends on if it's in rapid succession or not. Like I can't do this like if I keep failing and trying again, it's like fuck. Okay, I'm sick of this. It has to be like a good run, once every like maybe like once or twice per year.
Dude, I remember when I was a kid, like having trouble with this place on like adept mode, that difficulty.
Well, it's like
and like this guy, I would have to run away from and use a bow to just like get a couple cheap shots on him.
It's Souls-like in that you just kind of like take a step back, wait for them to do their thing, come in, land a few, let's repeat.
It is weird how experienced, like I can tell how good at this I've gotten over time. Cause I would after an hour 30, most of it was us fucking around and getting the game to work.
Essentially, like this is the background, and us talking is the foreground, instead of the reverse.
Get over here. Bonk off my head.
Boink.
Is there a chest behind you too?
I'd definitely come back. Yeah, on the way out, there's a chest.
I think there's one behind this.
Oh, maybe. Yep, right there. Look. To your left, behind you.
Oh,
right there.
You have to forgive me. Until April 6th, I am impaired.
I mean, excuses don't really
Don't get you anywhere.
Get you anywhere.
Got me through high school.
Why did you fail your exam? I need glasses.
Well, not specifically that one. Other excuses got me through high school.
So why exactly did you punch that kid? Oh, I'm nearsighted.
I don't like him.
Eyes. I don't like him.
Oh, God. You're fine. You can go home.
Yeah, I don't have 20/20.
So he looked like a dude that I hate.
I thought he was
Stupid.
punchable.
I didn't think there would be consequences.
He looked like an asshole. And it turns out he was,
Turns out.
upon further investigation.
Well, riddle me this. He reacts the exact same way as some other asshole who I punched. It's just-
When I punched him, he said ow like a bitch. So
that would be so like out of place. Just like coming in the building, like seeing you like in the office, like getting reprimanded, and then just like because you lashed out and punched someone.
like that's so not me. But I just
Your parents would be so confused. I think I've been like to the principal's office like twice.
all right.
What?
Covered it up.
Whoop. Well, he still can't see you.
Dirty thief.
Shit.
Damn it! No, wait, that wasn't me. Stay back.
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves.
What?
Child. Why is he so bright?
I've literally never seen the child loading.
You ever seen the child?
Nope.
Don't let my
Is that-
sister do anything foolish.
That's certainly not.
Oh, I saw that. Did the battery die or something?
I don't think so. It might have fallen asleep. Battery. Okay, so it did die actually.
Okay.
I'll be damned. I mean, it only has about an. Probably because it's designed for like, shorter
Yeah, maybe.
increments versus like an hour and 45 or so. What are we at? An hour,
Hour
40?
40.
Damn. All right, we're gonna have to like do a second, like a part 2.
I mean, I guess I could cut it there and just like. Well, here, like, because we're still recording on this. It's like just that one away.
Right.
Bye. Oh yeah, and that's it.
Damn. Done ran out of gas.